Well, first of all, I wanted to ask you about playing San Jose. You guys have played them 4 times this year, beat them 3 out of 4. What's gone right in those games, and how do you keep it going?
Well, I think they're the measuring stick kind of the West with them going to the finals last year, and I think everyone gets up and wants to play against the teams that are the best teams in the league. So we've probably got up a little bit and caught them in a couple times where they're on back-to-backs and different things. It's going to be a tough one tonight.
We were talking about Brent Burns in the group here and the fact that he is competing for the points lead, and he's a defenseman. No defenseman's won the points race since Bobby Orr in 1975, before you were born.
Yeah, thanks.
What are your thoughts on Brent Burns and what he does, and how do you defend it?
Well, I think he gets so many shots to the net, and their offense kind of runs through him in the offensive zone with him moving around and being everywhere. He is an incredible player that's fun to watch, and what do? You hope that you don't you hope that you don't give him any free ones because he'll capitalize on them.
Tonight, the team's celebrating its 20th anniversary officially with a ceremony before the game. Last night, there was a party for the guys that are in town for this event. First of all, did you enjoy the party?
Oh, it was great. It was awesome. It's fun to see all those guys, for sure.
Was it like it was 1996 all over again? Did it just kind of immediately go back to that time?
Yeah, I think that's the thing about hockey is where the group gets so close, and we all have so many things in common because of the sport, and it's easy to fall right back into all the exact same patterns, and it was fun just to sit around. I was a young guy then, so didn't really talk very much, and just sit around and listen to those guys was pretty special.
I was going to ask you about that because it seemed like you kind of slid right back into that role last night. Is that true, and was it comfortable?
Yeah, 100%. Know your place, and that's that's a big part of the locker room, and it'll always be that, and it's what makes it so fun to be part of is that there is that the way that it works, and those guys are guys that you view those guys that are heady kind of as the real NHLers, and it's special just to sit and listen to them.
Tonight,
stories or memories come back when you guys all get together. What did you guys reminisce about yesterday?
Oh, well, usually, some things that are on ice, but a lot of things about just things that happened in that first year, and mostly kind of poke fun at each other for the most part, and that was really it. It was literally like being back in the locker room again 20 years ago, so it was a lot of fun.
What was special about that team? Just that first year team?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is that if you come to a new team, there's always people that they live somewhere, they tell you where to go, they tell you where you should live or what you should do, and when you move as a whole team, nobody had any family and friends here. Nobody knew where they were going to live. It was kind of where you live and where did you get a place? Did you find a place? Where are you guys looking? And everyone was on the same boat. And I think that kind of brings everyone together because everyone's excited about the new experience.
Shane, the first home game for that team was against San Jose. You were in the lineup. You scored one of the 4 goals. What do you remember about that game in terms of not so much the game itself, but the environment?
It was pretty credible. The building obviously was built a little different than most hockey buildings, and the people were literally right on top of Habby, and you looked up and you could see, the fans were so close. It made it an intense atmosphere that was a lot of fun, and the whole lead up to it, they did a great job of getting it. It was a season opener, but it was a franchise opening game, and it was a lot of fun.